to the races. Here we go. Oh, what fun. What a good little motorcycle. Hey Team Power Sports fans, and welcome back to the next exciting edition of the TPS Motovlog. It's been a little bit of a chilly winter, and unfortunately it's still a little chilly today, but you know what? We've gone far too long without making a bike review video, and at 55 degrees, I don't think it's going to get much better until actual spring. Plus, we just got restocked on the Honda XR150L, and you guessed it, that's the bike that we are going to be reviewing today on the TPS Motovlog. So it's kind of a cool little bike. They kind of released it as like a budget get out and ride, do some city, do some trail, entry-level bike. I don't really know how to classify it. I mean, it's something that you could have as your first motorcycle. It's something that you could have as your second motorcycle if you've got already a couple of bikes in the stable and you just want something fun and interesting and unique and inexpensive to bomb around town on. Honda XR150L. So here's the draw. This bike retails just under $3,000. It's like $2,971. It has a very bizarre MSRP, but it weighs like 285 pounds curb weight. It's got a fairly low seat height for a dual sport style motorcycle. At 5'9", I'm very easily able to flat foot it. The 150cc motor, 149cc motor, is mated to a 5-speed transmission. I mean, that's really all there is to it. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff on this motorcycle. It's just like an old school dual sport enduro style bike. So it's like 7 inches of suspension travel in the front, 5 inches of suspension travel in the rear. It's actually got pretty good ground clearance for a small size dual sport motorcycle. And yeah, I mean, there you have it. It's kind of super bare bones basic. That 149cc motor is an air-cooled design. It's carbureted, which I think is how they were able to keep the manufacturing costs down on it. You do get a disc brake in the front and an old-school style drum brake in the rear. 5-speed manual transmission. You do, of course, get the electric starter, which is nice. Here on the dashboard, you have very basic miles per hour, odometer, trip odometer, and it's the old school style one that you wind until it comes back to zeros. You've got turn signal indicator, high beam indicator, neutral indicator, and that's it. One little feature that they did add to it is from the factory, you do get the luggage rack here in the back with a weight limit of 11 pounds, which would be fine for just, popping a spare helmet back there or strapping a bag to it. I've been really excited to ride this motorcycle because the first wave of them that came through, people were chomping at the bit to get these things. They come in boxes of 2, so we got 2 white ones and 2 black ones on the first wave. And by the time I had one gassed up and prepped and ready to ride on the street, it was already sold or already had a deposit on it. So finally, after months and months and months and months, we've finally been resupplied. We've been sold out for a while now, and here we are. And as long as nobody runs up in the next couple of minutes and says, give me that bike, I have to have it right now, let's go take it out on the road and see what the Honda XR150L is all about. Okay, Honda XR150L. And of course, we'll be testing its traffic prowess by pulling directly out onto Highway 70. Good clearance, and here we go. Our second, third, fourth, looking for a a light around town bike, if you're looking for something fun to maybe ride on the trails near your house, or if you're looking for your first motorcycle and you don't want a whole lot of motorcycle to handle, the XR150L should fit that bill pretty nicely. The low curb weight, approachable seat height, approachable price tag. I mean, it really checks all the boxes for anybody who's looking for just a fun way to get out on the road and ride. Or on the trail and ride, for that matter. I'm not going to say it's the spiciest motorcycle I've ever driven, but it definitely has enough to get me out on the Highway 70. So the speed limit here is 45, and it took me a little longer than it would take to get my bike to 45 miles an hour, but like I said, if you're not looking to win any races, it really does everything you need it to do. And there is something just so wonderful about being able to go through all the gears when you're riding around town. You know, I've already gone from second to fifth just to get back up to, what are we at, 47 miles an hour? It's got a very comfortable neutral seating position. Good engine braking. Easy to touch the toe back down. And off to the races! Here we go! Oh, what fun! What a good little motorcycle. The big 19-inch front wheel doesn't make it have the kind of same dive in like you would expect from a sportier motorcycle. If you've and I hate to compare it to the Grom, but you know what else is really in the little miniature class? So like the Groms and the Monkeys and the Trails, they do feel like they want to dip into a corner. This feels more dual sportish. But handling this turn at speed, no problem. Yeah, she's a blast. Nifty little fun little motorcycle. Perfectly inoffensive. Expertly stylish. In the classical dual sport style, of course. Well, TPS fans, there it is. The Honda XR150L. It was a lovely ride. I don't really have any complaints. It's good. You know, just a fun little inoffensive dual sport motorcycle. It would be perfect, like I said, for a new rider. It'd be perfect for somebody who's wanting a like a light little trail bike, but can still hop on the road and maybe go down to the corner store. I will say to the person buying this motorcycle, don't expect a speed demon. I mean, it's just not built for that. It's designed to be able to achieve and maintain road speed. I'll have to look into what the top speed stats. Obviously, on this ride, I wasn't able to get, it's 45 miles an hour. I was holding 50 pretty steady. It does seem like it would have a little more in top gear. I don't think you're going to be going on the highway with this bike, but if you go in expecting that you're buying something that's fun to bebop around town, hit some light trails, it would be perfect. And we've got them back in stock here at Team Power Sports in Garner. We'll take a walk inside and see if we can put our eyeballs on the other colorway. Oh, right over here. Here we go. So here it is in the same white color that I just rode, and here is the black color, stealth style. I really enjoyed the experience, and if you'd like to see it in person, you can see it here at Team Power Sports in Garner at 222 US 70 East, Garner, North Carolina. Or you can find us on the web at www.team-powersportsgarner.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Hope you enjoyed your time with us today on the TPS Motovlog. That's it. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.